Club captains Paul Crowley of Drogheda and Paul Shields of Dundalk both made their first starts of the season in the 146th Loud Derby. Big night for mascot Alfie McNally as well, son of Drogheda's Alan. Eamon Donoghue reports.
It's 14 years since Drogheda beat Dundalk at home in the league, but they were tipped by most to end that barren run on Friday. Philip Hand scored from 30 yards at Oriel Park last season. On Friday, he missed from 4. The home side dominated the opening exchanges, and given Dundalk's lacklustre performance last week against St Pat's, you had to worry for them. Peter Cherrie denied Gavin Brennan on this occasion. Worrying times for the Dundalk bench. United were wasteful last week in their win over Cork City, and it seemed to be another one of those nights on Friday. Gavin Brennan with an easier chance clipped the crossbar. The first start of the season for United skipper Paul Crowley. His first touch looked a little heavy. The yellow card the result for his efforts to recover. Michael Rafter felt that one. Dundalk will have felt relieved to get to the break on level terms, and the defence was carved open again. A combination of ex-Dundalk strikers Peter Hynes and Tiarnán Mulvenna couldn't force a way through, however. Like Crowley, Eric Foley was also making his first start of the campaign. Picked up a yellow card in the closing stages of the half, a yellow card that would later prove costly. Drogheda picked up where they left off after the break, but their attack still lacked the cutting edge needed. Derek Foran cleared the danger in the short term, but Gavin Brennan persisted. Ultimately, his brother Ryan couldn't make a telling connection. Peter Cherrie hanging on to that clean sheet bonus. Crowley's night was set to come to a premature end. Apparently in control of the situation, but his delay allowed Rafter in to cause problems. And a tangle brought a second yellow. Mick Cook was later sure his player had won the ball. The referee Rob Rogers was certain of his decision. A move straight off the training ground. Well, where else would they have rehearsed it? Rafter bringing the best out of Gabriel Sava. And after being on the back foot for most of the game, Dundalk now looked like the most likely winners. Well, 13 minutes to go, Drogheda were down to 9 men. Stephen McDonnell led the charge out of his own defence until he was halted by Foley, eventually. And as long as it took for the Dundalk player to fall, it seemed to take Rogers even longer to produce the inevitable second yellow card. Foley's last League of Ireland game was for Monaghan at the end of last season. He was sent off on that. This was his first game back from suspension. A variation on the previous. This time Gareth Coughlan supplied the shot. Again Sava impressive. Coughlan was on the field less than a minute and almost proved an inspired introduction. Perhaps due to the lack of experience in the side, Dundalk were unable to take advantage of the extra men. But Robert Waters could have won it. 0-0 at Hunky Dory's Park, a game both sides will feel got away from them. Dundalk yet to score this season.
I think great credit to the 9 players. I was running out of ideas what way to go. I think we ended up 3-3-1 or something, or 3-3-2. But I wanted to try and get the 3 points, even with the 9 men. I think we showed that.
I'm not worried with this team. The players are talented and they've got a great attitude. And attitude drives performance. And the attitude in this squad's very good, and that the performances are getting better with every match. And there's no question about it. I said at the start of the season, after 10 or 12 matches, we'll be into a bit of a rhythm, and we'll be a match for anyone.